what's going on? Welcome to Teasing the NFL, your destination for NFL teaser bets. Daniel Saludo here, along with Andrew Chang. We are at the No Sweat Bet, the time everybody wants to know. Get ready. Yep. Everybody wants to know what we think is our best bet, or at least our best choice for teaser bets this week. And I'm going to let Andrew tee it up first. Oh, no. Actually, we had to review last week because we had to review last week. So
Tell him what happened, Danny.
So let's go back. And we had a really good week. He had a really, really good week last week, even with some of the changes that happened. So Andrew went 14-1 last week, barely missing with Chicago, which I told him to. If he listens to me, he would actually properly have it. But he was close. So he's 14-1 last week, and I didn't have as good a week. I missed 3 of them, so I went 12-3. I missed on the Arizona game, the Dallas game, and San Francisco. A little bit of upsets there in all of them, so that's why I'm a little bit down on why those didn't go through, but all the other ones I was really confident in, so those were good.
Danny, let me tell you, it's okay. Like the week before that, I fell like one hole into another, down the stairs, off a cliff. Like, it was terrible.
Yeah, you did 7 of them.
Yeah, and it kind of had to deal with your mentality, so you just got to give yourself, it's a fresh start. It's a new week.
Oh, exactly.
Like, that was yesteryear. Like, the money's gone. The money's there. Like, it doesn't matter. We got to live in the present. We got to live in the now. But yeah, extremely happy about what we actually produced last week, because if you go to our no sweats,
not there yet.
Oh, well, where are we now?
Total individual teasers, I'm still ahead of him right now. I'm 51-12. Andrew has caught up pretty well though. He's 48-15, so he's doing really well.
Still not good enough.
You're over 3. You're almost 3-1 on successes. So
but you're better. So
not by much, but the point is to prove that I'm better than you. But that's kind of a mini contest we have. But going to the actual no sweat, I can now go to the no sweat bet. I was wrong last week because San Francisco failed me in prime time. Eagles took one out, which was great.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was unexpected. Can't help it. So I missed on San Francisco, but I did hit an easy one on Green Bay. Prime times both made sense to me. It's just San Francisco didn't do as well. Andrew had Seattle -0.5 and Tampa Bay -0.5, -1, easy money. We actually bet that, and we'll get to that in a minute. So 0-1, 1-0. So that takes me. I'm no longer perfect now. I'm 3-1, and Andrew's back. He's 2-2 on his no sweat bets. He promised he was going to do better, and he has since going 0-2. So he's up there.
Yeah. I guess it could only get better from 0-2.
No, it can go worse. You could have gone 0-3.
Oh man, come on! Not on this channel, Danny. Not here.
Yeah, we don't do that. No, we give you the best value.
No.
So now we go to our actual bets, and we had multiple bets last week. So as we said, we both bet on his no sweat bet. The lines changed a little bit based on the news of lineups. So we actually got Seattle at +1.5 tees, and then Tampa Bay -1.5 teased. So that was easy hit for me. I was so confident in the primetime games that I told him I want a bunch of different combinations. So the line changed in the San Francisco game when we got there, so I didn't like the spread teaser. I didn't like it to where it was. I think it had gotten to -3 at that point. So I still knew it would be a higher scoring game. It just didn't exactly go that way. So I had San Francisco over 40 and then had that with Green Bay -1 the next day, which hit really well, really nicely. And then since there were 2 Monday night games, we said, all right, Monday night teaser. So Kansas City -7 is what we got. And then the Green Bay line actually moved to 0 at a pick'em for some weird reason. I don't know why. I can't really understand it. So we got KC -7, Green Bay 0. We hit on that really easy, and then I wanted an extra one, and somehow he followed me on it. I don't understand. I think we were just feeling so confident that
riding on the high.
We were riding on the high.
Yeah. So why not?
Yeah.
And that last game was Green Bay and the over.
Yeah, Green Bay -1 over.
The 50, last stand bet of the week, and unfortunately,
Calvin Ridley dropped the ball for us.
Exactly, Calvin
Ridley.
Oh,
we gosh. I was like,
we were there, man.
I was feeling good about it. I was like, they have a good shot at this to be able to get the over, but it doesn't happen, and that happens sometimes. Nobody's gonna be perfect, so we were hoping to be perfect, but I went 3-1 on actual bets. Andrew went 2-1, so that brings our total record I'm no longer in the negative now. I am 6-6. Andrew is 7-6, so he's back in the positive.
Well,
So
I mean,
that.
yeah.
Well, I mean in the positive. In terms
Yeah,
of
in
numbers,
terms of
not
winning.
in terms of bets.
And I don't know. I mean, if you want to get into it, but Danny, like he took a tumble last week. So
2 weeks ago, yeah, I did not do well 2 weeks ago. So
so there is like we do. I don't know if we want to touch strategies on here, but I told him straight up, like, hey, your most confident first pick, step on the pedal.
it's not. Yeah, you told me that, but I had to make sure I felt good about it if I was gonna do more than one unit, which
Well, yeah.
I did more than one unit.
Absolutely, that's what I was saying.
But that was but I understood what you're telling me, but I have to be confident in it. And
That first-
there was a part of me that wasn't confident in it for a little bit, but then I was like, I'm overthinking this.
until you saw me bet my unit.
No, I told you where I was, but I was
oh.
like, yeah, but I was like, okay.
He's putting up that much. Oh, I feel a little better
Make it
now.
sound like you bet like $1,000 on it.
Anyways, as we were saying, yeah, but I was really happy for Danny because, you know, sometimes when you're just like had a hard week, you're just like, dude, like, I cannot believe I lost that
I
game.
wasn't that worried because it's early it's still early-ish in the season, and I can even if I make single unit bets, I can make it back in a few weeks. I'm not worried about that as much unless I'm really confident in a game like I was last week, and then I'll kind of push it.
Yeah, and
So-
I'm happy you did.
So me too,
There you go.
in the positive. All right,
Friends got to help friends win.
Yes.
We want to help you win too, America. So moving on to this week right here.
Yeah, so we are up for this
Ooh.
week's no sweat bet. Andrew's gonna tee it up first.
Me?
Yes, you.
God,
no,
pressure's
the
on.
guy. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, we have a new host?
No, you've been replaced.
New ghost. Oh, what? Oh, hell no. Anyways, as we were saying about this new no sweat bet,
I'm actually curious to hear this at what you're picking. I know one of the ones you're gonna pick because we talked about it in one of the other videos. I'm curious to know what the other half of it is. But
so this
floor
is
yours.
So it's very uncharacteristic of me, first of all, because if you've been watching, you know that I like to do my no sweats or my teaser bets early in the noon games, right? There's one noon game that catches my attention. I think actually Danny knows this because it's actually Danny's team.
Yeah.
I like the Steelers just winning against the Philadelphia Eagles.
Pittsburgh -1. Yep,
I like that a
Chiefs
lot.
-1.
They got an awesome defense. Ben Roethlisberger is going to get it on with that sorry Phillies defense, and it should just be an easy win.
Yep.
It could be ugly, whatever, but the win should be there.
Yep.
And usually now I say, well, let's go on to another afternoon game or a noon game like Baltimore. But I just don't see enough value there. So I'm going to go to prime time Sunday night. Russell
what?
Wilson versus not so
What?
Mr. Primetime
Oh,
Kirk
man.
Cousins. I like Seattle
Seattle
at -1.
That's a great one. You took two games that you deem are very favorable, teased them down to just basically win them. Over a point. If they win by a point, that's hard luck. It makes a lot of sense.
It's just weird because I will just be waiting the entire day, just like, okay, this and that. Or, if, things go awry in the Steelers game, I'll just be like, I got nothing to worry about now. I got nothing to worry about now. So it's just a weird feeling for me. But looking through all these games, I think, in my opinion, these are the two best games to bet on.
Yeah, and there's great value
sides.
in both of them for sure. I mean, we talked about it. The Steelers are definitely one of the favorites to tease. I know a lot of the sharps have teased that game as well. A lot of them have been recommending it. So it's definitely a good choice. And the line hasn't moved in today's Saturday night, moving into Sunday. And that line is still -7 Pittsburgh, which I expected to happen. So Andrew's already picked up on it. Pittsburgh -1 is half of mine, but I'm actually going to do what he usually does. I'm going to stay in the early afternoon games.
What?
Yeah, and I am going to
let's see what you got.
happily pick Arizona -1. And here's the reason why. Not only is it excellent value, the Jets also had to end practice early on Friday because they had a possible COVID test. So that means they broke up their Friday practice.
Come on, Jets.
That means they broke up their Friday practice. They're starting Joe Flacco.
I mean, is it even practice?
Hell no. I have no idea.
It's
But
the
there's no way.
Jets, man.
There is no way the Jets win this game. Yes, they may be at home, but this is a get-right game for Arizona. They're going to get it.
Oh, God.
It may not be pretty. It may not be like a massive blowout, but they're gonna get the win. I have so much confidence in that I'm probably gonna bet this pretty
Heavy?
good. Not heavy. Not like big ball and you heavy, but
Hey,
you know,
man.
I'm gonna have a good amount on this for me. But yeah, so I love having this game. It's a get right game. They're a big favorite, and I told you I don't want anything to do with the Jets, so I'm happy to bet against them in this situation. So for me, is Arizona -1. Teaser at tease to -1, Pittsburgh tease to -1. Actually, and then for Andrew is Pittsburgh tease to -1, and then Seattle primetime tease to -1. You may have to wait on it, but it's such good value. You should be fine waiting.
Yeah, I think so. But actually, knowing that you have 2 noon games,
You're gonna be on it with me. Yeah,
I kind of
think
like that. You know,
like, you know, I want a little piece of this.
like I said, friends help friends.
We help
get
each
rich.
other. Absolutely,
That's right.
We help each other.
Money's not fun when you're the only one who has it.
Yeah, something like that.
What are you looking at me for?
You got more money than I do, that's for sure.
Hey man, don't let America know that. Actually, he's the creator of the show. He gets all the proceeds, the credit, and all that stuff. Yeah.
Proceeds. I ain't see no proceeds.
If anyone's looking for our tax reports or anything like that, he's got them. Okay,
there is no monetization here. We are not that popular.
Oh man, not yet, America. But with your help, we will.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
That message was approved by Andrew Chang.
And only Andrew Chang. But yeah, so the no sweat bet is I'm taking Arizona -1, Pittsburgh -1. Andrew's taking Pittsburgh -1 and Seattle -1. Take that to the bank. It's
In the bag.
yeah, in the bag
Like that?
Yeah. So yeah, until the next coming videos, we do have a couple more coming out for the Denver, New England, and Buffalo, Tennessee, because those games are scheduled. We're just waiting on confirmation for that. But until then, for the rest of the week and for coming on week 6 for next week, make sure you get your bets in on time. Oh, if you liked what I totally forgot. If you like what you heard in this, give it a thumbs up, give it a like, subscribe, tick the notification bell, and select all. That way you are up to date with all of our new videos and previews. Leave us a comment below. Let us know what you like in this week. If you're betting any teasers, which lines you like, maybe you don't. Maybe you agree with us, you disagree with us. Let us know. But until then, for Andrew Chang, Daniel Saludo here. Make sure you get your bets on time. And of course, don't forget to be a tease.